Christmas, Prodigal! Welcome to Christmas Online. Thanks so much for joining us.
Here's our staff with some announcements.
I'm Brittany, the children's pastor here at Prodigal Church, and I'm a little biased, but we have an amazing PC Kids program here at Prodigal. And for Christmas this year, we have a special online program for our PC Kids. Go ahead and head to our app or our website, click that PC Kids tab, and there you'll see our Christmas program for the kids. Also, there's a little surprise from our PC Kids volunteers. Go ahead and check it out, and Merry Christmas.
Hi, I'm Eric and I'm the worship pastor here at Prodigal. Next week is New Year's and we have a special New Year's online service. So don't show up at Bullard, go ahead and stay home and sleep in.
Hey folks, I'm Addison and I'm the youth pastor at Prodigal. On Sunday, January 8th, we are back together at Bullard High School and we have some fun things planned. January is all about resolutions, you know, new year, new you. We'll be having a Sunday fun day in PC Kids with a bit of a workout theme to it. The kids are going to be in the huge Bullard gym and they're going to have some games and competitions and it's going to be a really good time. So don't miss January 8th. It's a great time for the whole family to ring in 2023.
Hi, I'm Corey, the Connections Director here at Prodigal, and Saturday, December 31st is the last day for our year-end giving push. Thank you to those who have already given. The dreams we're giving towards are a permanent facility, more staff to meet growing needs, and more acts of love here and in our community. All your donations are tax deductible. Thank you so much in helping us make a bigger impact in 2023 and beyond.
Thanks for joining us online to celebrate the birth of Jesus.
Santa's coming soon.
Merry Christmas!
Oh, come all ye faithful, come let us adore Him. Oh, come all ye faithful, come let us adore Him. Oh, sing hallelujah, come let us adore Him. Oh, sing hallelujah, come let us adore Him.
Oh, come, all ye
Oh, come all ye faithful, yeah. Come, let us adore him. Oh, come all ye faithful. Come, let us adore him. Oh, sing hallelujah. Come, let us adore him. Oh, sing hallelujah. Come, let us adore him.
Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the fields, and the mountains in reply, echoing their joyous strain. In excelsis Deo, in excelsis. Come on, let's lift our voices. In excelsis Deo, in excelsis Deo. Oh, come, let us adore. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord. We'll give him all the glory. We'll give him all the glory. We'll give him all the glory. Christ the Lord. Come on, we'll praise his name. We'll praise his name forever. We'll praise his name forever. We'll praise his name forever. Christ the Lord.
It's finally here. Merry Christmas. I love Christmas and I have loved this Christmas season. I love looking at the lights. I love listening to the music. Even while working out, listening to Joy to the World just kind of makes me run a lot faster, okay? And the music of Christmas has so permeated my heart in this season that it just kind of comes out in almost everything I do and say. Because on that first Noel, the baby, the King of Kings, the God of the universe, was born away in a manger during a routine silent night in the little town of Bethlehem. And when it came upon a midnight clear, on that oh holy night, the shepherds asked, "What child is this?" "We three kings," asked Mary, "did you know?" And she said, "Yes, the angel Gabriel told me." "But wait, what's that sound? Do you hear what I hear?" And then Grandma got run over by a reindeer in a wonderland, and all I want for Christmas is you. Okay, this past Sunday at Prodigal, our children told us the Christmas story, and they did such an amazing job. We spoke about the awe and wonder that we once had, but have somehow lost. And as we read the Christmas story together, may the same sense of amazement, curiosity, and wonder influence your heart in this moment. Luke chapter 2. Now, in those days, a decree went out from Caesar Augustus that a census be taken of all the inhabited earth. This was the first census taken while Quirinius was governor of Syria. And everyone was on his way to register for the census, each to his own city. Joseph also went from Galilee, from the city of Nazareth, to Judea, to the city of David, which is called Bethlehem, because he was of the house and family of David, in order to register along with Mary, who was engaged to him and was with child. While they were there, the days were completed for her to give birth, and she gave birth to her firstborn son, and she wrapped him in cloths and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn. I said this on Sunday. This story doesn't need any commentary or exposition. It just needs to be told and heard and retold. The God of the universe becomes man to save man, leaving all of the unlimited to be limited inside a mother's womb, abandoning the unconfinable to be confined in a newborn 21 inches long, moving out of a heavenly mansion with many rooms and moving into a stable because there was no rooms. The all-powerful cosmic God comes out of the birth canal, bloody and crying underneath the Bethlehem sky. It's amazing. It's wonderful. It's inspiring. It's awesome. It's true. I am awed by this story. And I'm awed by Mary, okay? Holy Mary, Mother of God. True God from true God was held and cared for by a Palestinian teenager. In her book, Wholehearted Faith, the late, great Rachel Held Evans, with her great honesty that she was known for, wrote this: Mary's yes to God means she was saying yes to a wholehearted call she could not possibly understand. Yes to vulnerability in the face of societal judgment. Yes to the considerable risk of pregnancy and childbirth. Yes to clogged milk ducts and spit up in her hair and hundreds of middle-of-the-night feedings. Yes to scary fevers and learning as you go and all the first-century equivalents of bad advice from WebMD. Yes to a vision for herself and her little boy of a mission that would bring down rulers and lift up the humble, that would turn away the rich and fill the hungry with good things, that would scatter the proud and gather the lowly. Yes to a life that came with no guarantee of her safety or her son's. So powerful. And Rachel finishes by saying, on the days and nights when I believe this story that we call Christianity, I cannot entirely make sense of the storyline. God trusted God's very self, totally and completely and in full bodily form, to the care of a woman. God needed women for survival. Before Jesus fed us with the bread and the wine, the body and the blood, Jesus himself needed to be fed by a woman. He needed a woman to say, "This is my body given for you." Isn't that beautiful? That before Jesus ever embodied the words, "This is my body given for you," his mother, Mary, embodied those words first. Mary is such a great example of the sacrificial love that her son grew up to model for us. She said yes to God when the shame and the consequences of an unwed pregnancy was capital punishment. And Joseph also demonstrated the sacrificial love that Jesus came to show us. The law said to divorce Mary. The law said to run from scandal. Cultural convention said, start over with someone new, Joseph. But Joseph chose love, even at a great cost to himself. Why all this love from Mary and Joseph? Well, it is because of the great love of God. The great love of Mary and Joseph are hints at the great love of Jesus. God showed up to earth because of love. He loves us. Oh, how he loves us. Last Sunday, the World Cup final between Argentina and France went into extra time and then into penalty kicks. Okay, the game ended 30 minutes before our church service started at Prodigal. We had our staff and volunteers glued to their phones during setup and rehearsal. Okay, it was a big deal. Then we heard an uproar of applause and cheers when Argentina kicked that game-winning penalty shootout goal. This week, I saw online an organization called Improv Everywhere set up an open goal with a goalie and a ball in Central Park in New York. And what ensued was beautiful. Check it out.
I'm feeling very enthused, very confused, a lot of emotions right now.
To all the young fans out there, any advice?
If you see a ball in a park and an open net and a goalie, shoot your shot, man. I was a little confused, just saw a ball and a guy, thought he was just waiting for his friend to show up, and then he invited me over to shoot the shot, so I shot it.
You think you're good at soccer?
No.
My God, my heart was racing. I didn't know what to think. Like, where did it even come from?
I felt really happy because I always want to be a star.
Made me feel super special. It was a blast.
It made me feel like a star. Wow. As you sit where you are, in your car, on your couch, could you be attentive to the fact that you're a star, that the God of the universe is intent on you, that Jesus had you in mind when he went to that manger and when he went to that cross? And as you celebrate the birth of Jesus with family and friends, could you be attentive to the reality that they are all stars in the eyes of God? They are who God was thinking about when he went to that manger and when he went to that cross. Some of you are watching this on Christmas Eve, others on Christmas Day. It's hard to believe that Christmas is here. All of the waiting, all of the anticipation, all of the presents, all of the lights, all of the decorations, all of the music, all of the movies. Again, all things Christmas has just permeated my heart in such a way that it influences everything I say in this season. So, this Christmas, may you realize it's a wonderful life. I hope you jingle all the way to a great Christmas story for you and your family. May this Christmas not be about self, but rather, as Jesus said, we must die to ourselves, okay? Die hard to our selfish desires so that we won't have a nightmare before Christmas and be left home alone. Would you join me in singing my favorite Christmas hymn, O Holy Night? Merry Christmas, Prodigal Church.
Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is a night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world sin and error pine, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn, and fall on his knees. Oh, hear the angel voices on night divine. When Christ was born, oh, night divine, oh, night divine. Truly he taught to love one another. His law is love, and his gospel is peace. Chains he shall break, for the slave is our brother, and in his name all oppression shall cease. Sweet hymns of joy, in grateful chorus we praise him. Let all within us praise his holy name. And Christ is the Lord, and ever will praise him. His power and glory evermore. Proclaim, come on, let's sing, fall on our knees and fall on our knees. Oh, hear the angel voices on night divine, oh, night when Christ was born.